Tammin Sursok,
Hi.
female star of the film By Braille. How are you, Sarah?
I'm very good today. We had a short day, so very happy.
What initially drew you to this project?
I think sometimes, as an actor in Hollywood, you sometimes lose what the real acting's about for me and why I started started in this business in the first place. I think, sometimes with television and doing bits in movies, and I really wanted to get back to why I fell in love with acting, and I read the script and I really wanted to do an independent film. I loved the character because there was so much emotion and so much, there was ebbs and flows throughout the whole script, and I needed that, especially now. I'm doing a TV show right now, and I think that I wanted to come back to the core of what acting meant to me, and this did that for me.
Going off that, how does this role differ from others you have played in the past?
I normally play a lot younger, so I think for me I was able to step into an adult role. I'm growing up, and I want to inject that into my work. I like that there were real issues that I got to deal with in this script that I deal with in my own personal life. And sometimes when you're always playing a younger character, you never really get to find the moments in your life that you can really see in another script, and that's kind of what drew me to doing the character.
In one word, how could you describe the character of Sarah Corso?
I think for me, there's so much to her, and I think that a word that pops into mind is willing. I think that she has gone through so much in her childhood, and I feel like she's willing to move through it, and she's willing to love, and she's willing to grow, and she's willing to develop, even though sometimes it's not that easy. But I feel like the character definitely is willing to push through all that.
What do you like best about your job as an actress?
Ryan, that's pretty much it.
Great answer.
I think acting is the best job. I think it's the silliest, most fun thing that you could, it's play, act, it's what you did as a child, I love everything. I love meeting people. I love learning about cameras and lighting and the whole, you're in this microcosm of space, and you don't know anyone, and in 2 months you're in love with everyone, and I love that, and I love being involved with people and meeting people, and I just think it's the best job in the world, and I just could not see myself doing anything else, and I think we're all so blessed to be able to work like this. I love it all.
As a child, what was your favorite movie growing up, and why?
Goodness, I was a ridiculous child. I think most young girls do, but I used to dress up a lot and pretend I was characters from musicals. My poor mother thought I was... My mom used to do... she was a director, actually, in South Africa for TV, and so it ran in the family. But I used to love musicals, anything, like Sound of Music, and just even as a kid, like Phantom of the Opera, and my father used to run around singing and dancing with my mother, and it was just anything to do with musicals and music and acting is kind of what I loved,
How did you prepare for such an emotional role in this film?
I think sometimes my process is really be the character sometimes, and I don't think it's healthy, especially for this, because there is so much emotion. So for me, I just need to be, when they say action, I just need to be present. And when I'm present, something happens to me and I feel it, and it becomes a part of me. I think if I put too much preparation, I would probably have a nervous breakdown, and I think that's why most actors are insane. So for me, I do my homework. I know what I want. I know what I want from the scene, and then I just play. And I think that's when you get true honesty in your work.
What is the biggest influence on your acting today?
I think it's just going back to, sometimes you get so messed up with all the other bull that's like around. And I think for me it's just getting back to what I love about acting, which is going to see independent films that you might never have heard of, and go see European films that no one really pushes, and go see theater and go read plays, and that to me influences me. It's not a specific actor or a specific film. I think just continually learning about the process and just being involved, and I think that that kind of shapes me as I get older as an actor, is just being able to just be a sponge and just soak in everything to do with that whole world.
Thank you, Tammin.
Thank you.